EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. And off we go from the Windy City. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 17. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first down.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the RPO, with toss to Burton. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Cross right side to the tight end, Clement. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run it for the first down with DeAndre Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He looks middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run with Monunga. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. We're going to run it here with Monunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A toss, left side, it's Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
To throw, it's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 37-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Patriot Tootin. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 46, here's second and 3. Higgins sent in motion. Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10.
Ready up. Hurt, hurt. Here we go.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's brought down at the
20. Here's second down and 3.
Check contact. Set.
Right back to Tinton. And he'll take this one in. Facial Tinton. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now, the extra point. And this is no good. He misses the extra point. But here come the flags. This will likely be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 62 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Manungai trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bears 10. Jaguars 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw. That one intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, really one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Santos is good on the extra point. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What is up?
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears.
we all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Teaton to start the drive. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Smith. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. the shotgun. It's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
10 at the 33-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. Space to run inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Here's a design run. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. In motion comes Thomas. This caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Going for it all. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off, turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Now Swift finding space at the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close to the 5-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
What is it on?
Throwing on second down. Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
What is it on?
Third and short yardage to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Throwing again is McCarthy. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Flush to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Hand off, it's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
On first down, he'll go with Tootin, and he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's in! Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He has a touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Jaguars go up by 3. It's 27-24. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive will start on the ground, finding room at the 35. A big run, they finally get to him and bring him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Run now for Manunga. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Let's go.
Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? COVID-19.
He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Chicago. On incentives for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Forced to his right. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They set up the screen here for Tootin. Into space at the 45. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver doesn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Set. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
To throw, it's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The PAT, up and good. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
On the ground, here is Manunga. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the...
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On the give, it is Monunga. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
A 43-yard attempt.
And this one online, and it is good. And the Bears have tied it up here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Taken in, and he's going to have a Jags first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19, Tiger, 60 average, 60 average.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. In motion comes Thomas.
And the Jaguars first down.
Run out of the gun, and it's Chitty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Cowboy 80. 18, run, 18. Hook.
Here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Set. Mikey, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready, set. Ready. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Shut up. Panther 6.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ready. Track. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, letting him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And it comes to 4th and 2. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here's 1st down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. And now we get a timeout by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Here we go, first and goal. Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Rolling right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And now a tie is very possible here in the final minutes of this preseason game. They'll come up for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down. They'll run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. A lot riding on this play. High gains, final minute, third down. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Luther burdened the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll stick to the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is going to be incomplete. Zeros on the clock. And that is going to do it. Unsatisfying finish, to say the least. This game ends up in a tie. Well, that one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, unable to determine a winner. Two teams truly evenly matched, and this one results in a tie. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.